Hello there. Please welcome Kenneth and Adam from the Anna, Swedish government that we talk about standards and open source in public sectors.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. We're happy to be here. So Swedish public sector in transition, exploring open standards for interoperable communication. That's why we're all here, right? If I were to describe our work and a part in this, in 2 words, that would be me feeling very proud and very excited where we are going. So the last year, we were done with our matrix deployment to deliver for agencies in Sweden to use them. So at the matrix conference in Berlin, I remember I was saying that now Swedish government can leave Skype for Business for real. So if we fast forward till today, 1 year later, we can say they did. Not all of them, and not for all the needs, but it's a very, very symbolic step that has been taken. So my name is Anna Engström. I'm product owner of SAFOS at Försäkringskassan.
And my name is Kenneth Edwall. I'm the lead architect behind SAFOS. I'm also really excited to be here. I'm happy to see some familiar faces as well. So we're going to introduce you guys to SAFOS. We talked about SAFOS last year when we were at the first ever Matrix conference. SAFOS is a secure collaboration platform that we deliver to Swedish authorities. And the goal is digital sovereignty and resilience. We don't want to compete with the big techs. Here, the values are different. We need to make sure that the services are delivered from our data centers with our own personnel. And as you might experience yourself, it's a bit tricky for public sector to handle sensitive information in public cloud services. So many agencies that use our services usually also use public cloud services, but they also use SAFOS as a complement. And of course, the goal is to minimize the legal risks, the data protection, and geopolitical risk that was mentioned before us as well. And SAFOS builds on 3 pillars. It's based on SAFOS Document, which is Nextcloud and Collabora. And we also have SAFOS Video that is based on Jitsi and Excalibur. And we have SAFOS Chat that is based on Element. So Anna, can you tell us a bit what's happened since last year?
Exactly. The way we deliver SAFOS started actually 5 years ago, where we started to develop it and deliver it to agencies since 2022. Then we were doing it as a part of a time-set government mission that we were given to our government, and this was extended from year to year. But since the beginning of this year, this is now something permanent. So this is a screenshot from a press release at November last year, saying that now the Swedish government has decided that this is something that we need to have lasting conditions for. Our ministers are saying that this is important to make sure that we have robustness, resilience, and secure IT operations. So now this is a permanent thing, and SAFOS is one of the services that contributes within this. So if we look into, let's see if this works. No? Can you? Yeah, if we look into the needs and demands, we can see that just this last year we have doubled the usage of the service. We see that more governments are interested and coming and asking to know more about it, or to start to use it for real. The needs are usually replacements for Skype, but it also replaces chat apps. Maybe they have some chat apps for using the end-to-end encryptions. But it could also be to have control over their own external file share and not using other partners' solutions for that. It could also be missing out on like modern functionalities like whiteboards and so on. And we see that it's not only the Swedish government that we deliver to that are interested in this. It's more organizations, both public and private, that are reaching out to us and asking, how did you do this? How can we do this? They know where they are, they know where they want to go, but they don't know how. Can we make a SAFOS copy? Can you help us out? Can you tell us how you did? So there is something good in that, like it confirms the need for this. And we try to explain in that level that's okay. But as you understand, some parts are of course sensitive and we can't like share everything with other parts. But that shows that this is not just a need for a certain part of Sweden. This is something that is bigger, both public and private, and also across Sweden. So as I was saying, it could be a Skype replacement. Governments that had their internal or external communication, they were calling or chatting, they are now moving into SAFOS. It could be the attached files in emails that now are moving into SAFOS, or long email threads to figure things out are moving into the persistent chat. It could also be when we are working more from home, or we have more like a distance work, that we see that we can solve things better and we can have a like group or team of people working spread out in Sweden in an efficient way using SAFOS. And also we see that the opportunity for some government to now can have the services in their clients or mobile phone is also a positive thing for their government. So Kenneth, if we look ahead, now high-level roadmap, but where are we heading?
Yeah, so last year we covered the roadmap more specifically. I think we managed to deliver many things that we had in the roadmap from last year. But this is more on a high level. So first of all, our strategy is to follow the upstream of all the products that we're using, be it on the open source side or through our vendors, for example, Element. We don't have the resources, and we don't have. We don't want to go the fork route at the moment. We believe we will be able to deliver more efficiently if we use the upstream, and also support upstream, so other will benefit from what we do. And of course, we need to increase robustness. You mentioned a 100% increase in demand, so we need to make sure that our services are robust and resilient, and of course, they need to have a good quality. And we also have close collaboration with our vendors. We have Element, a support contract with Element. We have collaboration with Nordic and other vendors to make sure that what we deliver is high quality and we have good backup. And we're also now exploring how to contribute. I was very happy to see that Dinum is now funding the Matrix ecosystem, and we, as a government agency in Sweden, is also looking at how we can contribute to the ecosystem, be it through producing code or funding. We'll see. And as you mentioned, the talk prior to us, AI has also hit FK as an authority, so the hype is high, and we're exploring different ways to use AI in our delivery. It could be transcribing meetings, a summary of chats, etc. And one key thing to remember here is that transcription may sound like a cool feature to have, but it's also an accessibility thing. So that's something that we want to be able to deliver. So Anna, what's in the looking glass?
So if this would be me looking forward for another year, where will we be? Well, first, during the next year, we will deliver more values to our users. It could be Element Call, they are longing for it. It also could be like improvements in presence or, for example, key management. But we also see that the usage will keep on growing and the need for our services. We also try to work very close to them, and we'll gather them this spring for a SAFOS conference in Stockholm for the second year, which is a very good thing for us to get input, how they like SAFOS, what they need, what is more important for us to prioritize. But then Amandine also was talking this morning about how the usage in public sector is increasing and how the ecosystem can collaborate. That's mostly what we see. We see an ecosystem that is growing within SAFOS, but also within Sweden, as we will speak about very, very soon. But here we want to be active. We want to be a part within this collaboration with in public sector in the matrix part. So this will lead us into the second part, where we go more from SAFOS and talk more about what is going on in Sweden So Kenneth, you can start up that.
Thank you. So I'm going to talk about eSam. eSam is a network of government authorities working together in regards to digitization questions. It's voluntary. There's a member fee, and right now there's about 40 authorities, and it's increasing every year. It was started back in 2015, and we have been working on a project together at eSam. Our authority has been represented, and 4 others have been in their work as well. And the members we have is a mix of large and small authorities, and which is actually good. The larger authorities maybe helps the smaller ones, but it could also be the other way around. So we're now going to talk about a project that we've been working on for a year at eSam. I just want to give you a disclaimer. What we're presenting today is not final. So this is a work in progress. No decision has been made at the eSam board of directors. Hopefully it will be done in November. But based on that, we now have a matrix conference. We wanted to share what's happening. So Anna, can you tell us about the landscape when it comes to collaboration solutions?
Exactly. So I was saying that some governments now have left Skype for Business. Well, they have. And what did they leave for? Some of them are going to SAFOS. Some of them are going to on-prem solutions themselves, or to Swedish cloud providers that are. We see that some governments are having a combination of American cloud and some complementary solution. Some here has answered they are all in American cloud. But we see that a big part have an ongoing evolution. So they are looking into what should we replace our communications or our Skype for instead. And since some agencies already have choose something else, the federation problem is now a fact. So we have Swedish agencies that's been used to this, and now they don't. So this is something that is painful. And also, Matthew was talking this morning about how the matrix protocol is needed in such a big way now. And this is one example. There are several reasons for that, but we see now that they are used to being able to talk to each other, and now they can't. So this is also what this project that eSam is working on is supposed to solve. And how is it going, Kenneth? And where are you?
Yeah, we'll see what the solution is. So the message we have to the members of eSam is choose protocol and interoperability before choosing a product or platform. And that's very easy to say. Because we have many vendors that, many authorities that have already chosen a vendor. Maybe they have a 5-year contract or a 7-year contract. And the idea here is not to throw that away. The idea is to make the market understand that we expect you guys to deliver solutions that builds on open protocols. That's the key message here. It could take 10 years, it could take 15 years, it doesn't matter. This is the key message we have to the members of eSam, and hopefully we will also make this make a decision based on this. So Matthew or Amandine mentioned this morning about comparing chat to email. It's really surprising to me that we're still seeing chat being siloed ecosystems. I'm happy that the matrix is going well and that we're seeing an increase in usage of that. But we believe it needs to also happen on the vendor side. We can't just build this ourselves. So chat is in the same situation as email was way back. Email has also been fragmented, for those of you who have been in the IT business for a while. So what are the consequences of the fragmentation? This is an example, a real-life example. This is an authority in Sweden that has chosen Mattermost as their day-to-day tool for collaboration. But they also need to collaborate with other authorities, be it Teams, Element, Skype, or Zoom. And right now, they need to create guest accounts for all their employees. And one might ask, is that a problem? Yes, because one, the user experience, thank you. The user experience, it basically requires them to learn 4 different tools. That's one. But there's also governance. You, as an authority, having an employee working for your authority, you don't have the governance over the identity. So if I would quit my job and go somewhere else, I still have my 4 guest accounts. This is solved with federation. If you have your own tool, you have 2-factor authentication, whatever you want, and then you can choose how you connect with others. So, what choices do we have? I would say maybe there's more than this, but this is a short list that we came together. And quite early on, we realized there's 2 things, 2 options that we don't see is the way forward at all. The first one is hope for the best.
I'm very glad that this is not the one going forward.
It would be easy though for us. Hope for the best is not the way forward. We believe many vendors will not feel the incentive to do anything. We know, we're happy to see Rocket Chat. We know Mathemos is working on this. We've seen lots of clients popping up in the market. Fantastic. But many vendors will be extremely hesitant to do a shift. And the other one is everyone just selects the same proprietary solution. Everyone in Sweden chooses the same product, and that's also not an option. As I don't need to explain why, but one is also procurement laws. We're not allowed to say this is our favorite vendor. Everyone needs to choose it. It doesn't work that way. And then we have a mix of options. We have bridges, we have central hub or multiple hubs. We know we have LockChat, we have CHAP, creating hubs. But our favorite is, of course, an open protocol for federation. So, we also talked to lots of you guys in this project. I think some of you is in this room today. But there's lots of initiatives going on in the EU in regards to Matrix. We have CHAP, LockChat, Elga, Gematic, Swiss Post, Dataport, and all of them are more or less using Matrix. So I don't think it's a fact, but it's maybe becoming a fact that Matrix is moving towards being a de facto standard in the EU for federation protocol. So, our recommendation to the eSam board, build them on open standards and protocols, and try to limit the vendor lock-in for Swedish authorities. They should be able to choose whatever favorite tool they have. And we also want authorities the ability to choose the method of delivery, be it a public service, a cloud service, a private, or on-premises. And as I mentioned, no final decision has been made here. We're going to present this to the general directors of the 40 Swedish authorities at eSam in November. And fingers crossed, maybe we will get to go on this. And also, for you here, but also you listening online, please contact us if you have any ideas, tips and tricks, or if you want to share knowledge about this. So, Anna, let's wrap this up.
Yes, some final words. Anyone remember my feelings I was saying in the first picture about our work in this part? Well, that was proud and excited. And I'm super proud that SAFOS now delivers value, that we see that it's keep on coming new customers that using it, but also proud over the work that now is being made by more organizations in Sweden with the eSam work. And also so excited to keep on working with our SAFOS core team, with our IT department, but other governments in Sweden that are using it. But with our vendors, other partners here, and of course represents from other initiatives in Europe. Because this is something that we do together. It's a journey that we share, that collaboration is key for us to keep on going with this. And the ecosystem is growing. We see more vendors supporting Matrix, and this is very positive for the Matrix and also for our delivery. So I guess we're just saying that we are super proud where we are now the last year, but we're also so excited for the next year and see where we will be And it's inspiring to have the opportunity to work with this, to being here, and also super excited to listen to more talks in public sector track today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I can only agree, and I'm also very happy to be here to represent eSam and the work that we're doing. Hopefully we will be able to make the report that we've written available in English, so we can share. But again, we're waiting for the final decision before we can do anything. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anette, Anna and Kenneth. Do we have questions in the room? No. Yes.
So not really matrix related, but have you ever encountered the question of integrating classical communication services like fixed net calls or mobile calls to your service? Is this a thing?
Yes, that's a need that many Swedish governments have. Like they have their Skype for Business, they also have contact center and telephony. As for now, we're saying that we don't want to integrate with those solutions, but we still see like the need for it. But as for now, we are not. We're focusing on chat video or document and collaboration.
Yeah, and we get that question quite often. But based on how good WebRTC works network-wise, we still manage to be able to just base our services on web. So we try to avoid telephony, honestly, because it can be a bit of a mess. Yeah. But we'll see where it goes, and we're not going to build anything ourselves, definitely. But say that the vendor starts building stuff, maybe we will integrate it. But right now we're trying to avoid telephony. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have time for another question, if there is one. No. Thank you all.
Then thank you. Just feel free to contact us during this conference, or just send us an email or on Matrix. Thank you.